Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to another Spirit Pick Me Up reading. So there was literally no better time than to do a Spirit Pick Me Up, like no other time needed. And just when I thought about that this morning, because we've been getting a lot of messages about we're tired, we're exhausted. It could feel like what we're facing is tons of things in front of us like that. And we're exhausted and we need to recharge and rejuvenate and everything else. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do a Spirit Pick Me Up reading. And I just was like, oh, I so need a Spirit Pick Me Up. And then I got the message, which I want to include here, and I'm going to put it in the title no matter what cards come out. They said, time for you. And what does that even look like or feel like? And then do it. And so that just gave me 100% permission to do this Spirit Pick Me Up this morning. And also it just bathed me. What comes up when you just say that to yourself, like just say it to yourself, time for you. What does that look like and feel like? And do it. And I literally had tears in my eyes because it felt like it's time for me. It's time for me. I can do what I need to want to do. What does it look? What does it feel like? And give myself 100% permission to do that, whatever that is, whatever that looks like or feels like, for rejuvenation, to recharge, to just release. We've been going through a lot, and this could be a time where we're deeply releasing everything that has impacted us so far. And there's a lot that we're still looking at that we need to do, or that's in front of us when we look at our lives, personal work, big stage, small stage, world stage. It's been a lot and it's exhausting, and it could really be what you're feeling right now. And so this message is all about a Spirit Pick Me Up, literally time for you. What does that look like and feel like? And then do it. And so that's what led to the Spirit Pick Me Up. And part of it is making the time to do a Spirit Pick Me Up, like, giving myself a reading, or, and then spending the day doing things that are under that subject header of time for you. So what does that look like? What does that feel like? And give that to yourself. So we're going to tap into the Natural Oracle for Life to get messages for our mind, body, spirit. We're going to tap in Real Divine Self-Care. We're going to tap into Real Divine Abundance to stay connected. And we're going to tap into our divine power at this time. What they're saying is in our divine power. Divine spirit messages for our divine spirit, from divine spirit, loved ones passed on, spirit guides. And then we're going to end it, of course, with pure love from spirit, again, from our spirit guides and loved ones, pure love from spirit. So let's tap in. I mean, they're saying time for you. What does that look like and feel like? And then do it. Just like I'm doing the Spirit Pick Me Up, the minute I gave myself permission to do a Spirit Pick Me Up reading, I felt bathed, I felt recharged, I felt something released in my body that, yeah, I can make time for you and do, the Spirit Pick Me Up. And then afterwards, I can do more things that lead me in that manner. And there's something about being on our side or carving out that time, just saying a declaration, it's time for you, it's time for me, Oh, boy. It's a release. There's a lot to release and recharge and rejuvenate. It's that kind of energy right now, so that we do get to breathe a new life into ourselves and into things. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, they're ready, you're ready. So for our mind, body, spirit, what are the spirit messages when you're saying time for you? What does it feel and look like? And do it. Oh, gosh, that almost fell down. What are the spirit messages for our mind, body, spirit? What to keep in our minds and hearts? Yeah, right away, Look at this rocky road. Look at what we've been walking on for a long time. And this is what we're feeling. It's the exhaustion. It's like, when is this rocky road going to be over? It's like we think we're heading to a clearing and it's still a rocky road. It's that kind of thing. The path is not always smooth, but it is always leading to somewhere. You will reach smoother paths down the road. So they're assuring us, yeah, it's still a rocky road, but they're assuring us there's going to be smoother paths down the road. So that's number one. They're acknowledging that we're still on this rocky road, and that's why they're saying time for you. If you need to stop on the side of this rocky road for a minute, recharge, regroup, rejuvenate, make time for you. Look at a tree, look at the water, look at the sky. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting from this reading. That is the energy message of this reading from the get-go. Was time for you. What does it look and feel like? Because they're acknowledging we are on this rocky road, and there's smoother roads down the road, but it's still not right now. And so we need to rejuvenate. Yeah, lovely veil of protection. We've been getting protection cards in every reading I do. Whether you see it or not, you always live under a big sea of love. Feel this love surround you. Feel it as a loving veil of protection. And that's what they want us to do when we're on this rocky road, to remember that we're surrounded by love and protection, seen and unseen. Loved ones pass down your spirit guides. Whether you see it or not, feel it or not, you're always living under a big sea of love, and feel this love surround you. Feel it as a loving veil of protection, no matter where we are on the road. To just stop for a minute and tap in with that. That's why I'm doing the Spirit Pick Me Up reading, to tap in and connect again to this veil of love, the sea of love, the veil of protection. On this bumpy road, there will be smoother roads down the road. Smoother roads. Okay, yeah. They're assuring us, because two cards fell at the same time. Angel of Healing is here. I love when this card shows up. We have angels all around, a veil of protection, and angels of healing. Angel of Healing is here to help remove anything that is causing hurt or pain. She will help to heal your body, mind, and spirit of all that needs to go. Like I said, I began this reading. There's a lot that is being healed right now, body, mind, and soul, on the big stage, small stage, within our lives, within each of us, and on the big scale, of course, with what's going on in the world. There's lots of healing energy here to help remove anything that's causing hurt or pain. She will help to heal your body, mind, and spirit of all that needs to go. This is a big healing and release energy that we're in right now. And to know that, you have a veil of protection, an angel of healing here, and the very next card was blooming new beginnings. So there's a huge clear out and healing happening at this moment. And it's leading to blooming new beginnings. You will even surprise yourself by the new environments in which you can bloom now. Rise up and surprise yourself. Bloom in a whole new place right now. So they're promising us that we're going to be blooming new beginnings once we get past this rocky road. Smoother roads down the road, and we're going to be blooming new beginnings. On the rocky road, know you have a veil of protection, a lot of healing coming through to release what needs to go. And we're getting, yeah, we have a lot of moon energy going on right now. This is hidden feelings revealed. Let the moonlight shine a light into your subconscious and bring to awareness what you need to know right now. We could really be going deep within. There's a lot that's coming up to be released at this time. That's what you're feeling also, part of the exhaustion, part of taking that time for yourself. It could also be really intuitive right now. You could really be going within, almost hermit energy or high priestess energy. A lot could be coming to the surface. A lot is coming up for new awareness. Hidden feelings revealed, especially as we're going down this path. And that's part of the clean out and release and the healing as well, for these things to come up, to be released. That's what I'm getting as well. So we have the promise of new beginnings after this healing. We have a lot of things coming up for new awareness, or just a release and healing at this time. What are the other mind, body, spirit messages that we should hold on to right now? Oh gosh, these are really falling out really a lot. Yeah, again, new brilliant horizons, blooming new beginnings. Make no mistake about it. It may feel like a rocky road now. To know you have a veil of protection, there's a lot of healing going on, and a lot is coming up to be released, right? And they're saying blooming new beginnings and new brilliant horizons. So there is a new horizon developing here for you. Something brand new is slowly coming into view. It will bring something brilliant into your life. So angels are around trying to let us know that though we feel right now on a rocky road that seems quite endless, there's going to be blooming new beginnings and a new horizon coming in. A lot is coming up for new awareness and release. A lot of healing is coming in. The whole time feel protected. That's at the heart of it. So that's what they're saying, to trust almost the rocky road, that there are smoother roads down the road, new horizons, new beginnings. There's a lot being cleansed out, released right now. Feel protected, feel a lot is being healed. Okay, so let's tap into our real divine self-care, because we're still on the rocky road going to new things, but in between, there's a lot of healing and clearing released right now. So let's step into the real divine self-care, because that's going to play a deep part of how we master being on that rocky road. Okay, we're getting 3 right away. Okay, we have give yourself permission to express all your divine creativity and act on divine ideas. Just like I said in the very beginning, when I was like, oh my God, if any time deserves like a spirit pick me up, it's now. And then I got that message, time for you. What does that look and feel like? And do it. I gave myself permission. It was that bathing of permission to even do this, and then go from there. Give yourself permission to express all your divine creativity, act on divine ideas. Definitely, as you go, be and remain lighthearted and full of love for yourself and others, no matter what. That helps getting us through the rocky road. Be and remain lighthearted. They always say that's the #1 thing to do. Full of love for yourself and others, no matter what. Higher in the compassion for yourself and others on this rocky road, right? And then we have, you always have possibilities not tapped into yet, so you know to be open and explore, promising us new beginnings, new horizons. You still stay open for the possibilities. They kept on saying there's so many possibilities, known and unknown. So though we get exhausted and we don't see it on the rocky road, it's like there's still so many possibilities. Look, blooming new beginnings, new horizons. Sometimes from our perspective, it's easy to just see the rocks on the road, but you always have possibilities not tapped into yet. So you know to be open and explore. They'll bring it in. You have the veil of protection, angel of healing here. It's almost like an emotion, a feeling of trust that I'm getting, that, you know, these rocky roads are going to smoother ones. There are new horizons. There's new beginnings. There's a veil of protection here to always feel connected to that, to the divine, to your loved ones passed on, your spirit guides. There's a lot of healing coming here, but there's a lot being released right now with this moon energy. And maybe possibly to even help us clear out a little bit, to give ourselves permission to express more of our divine creativity, act on divine ideas. That means that we're part of the co-creation of making new horizons come in, you know what I mean? Of smoothing the road. You know, if you follow your divine ideas, your intuition, they're helping you along the way. In various ways. So remain lighthearted, clear out and be clear, full of love for yourself and others, no matter what, because it's only from our perspective. Sometimes it's just our perspective. You know, we need a grander perspective, and remain full of love for yourself and others. And because they're assuring we have possibilities not tapped into yet. They could be giving it to us through our intuition, divine ideas. Things could be opening up. All of a sudden you're on the rocky road, you make a turn, it's smoother. You don't know. So it's like, don't get beat down on the rocky road. Like they said, take time for you. What does that look and feel like? And give yourself permission for that, and tap again into this. Because they want us to stay focused on new beginnings, new horizons, healing and protection, and releasing what needs to go, or new awarenesses that need to come up to make it easier for us. So let's tap into real divine abundance, because they're saying you always have possibilities not tapped into yet. So be open and explore. Let's tap into real divine abundance of what they want us to keep in our minds and hearts that help us stay connected to possibilities, to the new horizons, the new beginnings, beyond the rocky road. You know, not getting stuck in a moment. Staying connected to real divine abundance. The name of the deck, real divine abundance. Oh gosh, right away, we're getting one. Okay, that's going to be a clear message. There's like one particular message here. Yeah, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Stay focused in the moment of now. That will help us. That's talking about perspective. And also, remember when I showed you the pile of cards? They were saying a lot of the times it's like, just some of these things we're doing, some of the things other people have to do, some things divine has to do, some things are just a timing thing. Don't get too far ahead of yourself that you're adding more rocks to your road, or adding more of that energy to yourself. Take time for you. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Stay focused in the moment of now. That's going to be a big message, because when we go too far ahead, we could be seeing much more obstacles than necessary, because things have not been cleared. It's like, give the divine a chance to clear it. Stay focused in the present. That's just a recurring message that I've been getting. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Stay focused in the moment of now. That's where your real divine abundance is, in the moment of now. Don't go too far ahead, because it's not going to help you stay in a good energy. Each positive thought is creating more right now. So again, a recurring message to keep your thoughts positive. Stay in the present moment. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, and don't focus too much on the rocks or how many rocks are in front of you. It's picture the rocks on the road, like some of the rocks, they're clearing. Our obstacles are clearing has been a recurring message, and we're getting, oh my gosh, we're getting so many. Okay, so talk about real divine abundance. They really want us to stay connected to. Surround yourself with positive, beautiful, inspiring people, sights, and experiences to uplift you now. That's going along the lines of time for yourself. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And then do it. So for me, that was permission to do a spirit pick-me-up reading, right? You want to surround yourself more than ever before with more positivity, positive, beautiful, inspiring people, sights, experiences to uplift yourself over and over and over again. Like, keep focused on that, because uplifting your spirit was a big thing. Find joy, again, upliftment. Find joy in all things big and small, as they will uplift your thoughts and energy to find even more. That's talking about staying connected to real divine abundance. Find the joy in the big and the small. Just continually uplift your thoughts and energy to find even more. Tap into your divine infinite wisdom and access the way forward. Just like they were saying, you could really be like the high priestess getting divine ideas. We had act on your divine ideas. Give yourself permission to express all your divine creativity. Act on divine ideas, divine expression, divine ideas, that kind of thing, because we're going within to access the way forward. So you're tapping in on that rocky road, what makes sense, which moves to make, that kind of thing. There are no limits to what you can create. This has been coming up over and over again, to stay within your Empress energy. There are no limits to what you can create. Remember, we had that thing about possibilities. You always have possibilities not tapped into yet, so you know to be open and explore. Don't be so dismayed by the rocks on the road. There's a recurring message about that, because that also adds to our exhaustion, to not to be uplifted in spirit when we are just focused on all the rocks kind of thing. There are possibilities not tapped into yet. Stay open. There are no limits. You could get divine ideas. Things could be cleared all of a sudden. You don't know. We got new beginnings, new horizons. They're acknowledging right now it feels like we're on a rocky road. No, you're protected. A lot of healing is coming in, and you could be really divinely guided at this time. Pay real attention, permission to when you feel guided in different ways. You know the answers. You're so tapped in already. I always call you the divine high priestess at work. It's like, that's how we're going. And you can feel it in your energy when you need time for you, when you know you need to take a break on the rocky road and tap in, rejuvenate, recharge, to stay in the moment. You know what I mean? Find joy. So take a look at the sky, look at the tree. This is all a metaphor, but it's like, stop where you are in your life and find joy in the moment. Do something that uplifts your spirit. That kind of thing. They're trying to help us get on that be on that rocky road as best way possible within our spirits, assuring us there's going to be a clearing. There's going to be new horizons, new blooming. They're coming into view slowly. And so this is the way to go as we go. Let's tap into what's in our divine power as we go. What are they saying is in our divine power? Already, it's showing we are in our divine power to uplift our spirit. We can stay in the focus in on the moment. We don't have to get so far ahead of ourselves that we add to our burdens that we already have. Uplifting our spirit, find joy in the big and the small. Give yourself permission for your divine creativity, ideas. Surround yourself with even more positivity, like actively, proactively. Yeah, right when I said proactively. You have divine power, so remember to activate it. Yeah, it's for us to be in this state of like, what is in our control? What is in our divine power? Can I uplift my spirit in the moment? Yes. Can I tap into something greater and have a greater perspective? Yes. Can I acknowledge these rocks won't be on the road forever? Yes. Can I look up at something else or find the beauty in something or uplift my spirit? Yes. Can I follow my divine creativity? Yes. Can I tap into the knowledge deep in my soul that there are other possibilities that can possibly come in? Yes. You know, these are all uplifting. Here's another one that just came out. Let's see. They want me to continue. Oh, gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Look what's coming in. You have divine power to make it through anything. That's what they're reassuring us when we're on this rocky road. We are going to make it through. We have veil of protection, healing. We're making our way through. Absolutely. You have divine power to listen for inner guidance. I have chills because that's part of why I'm even doing this reading. It's listening to your inner guidance when you get a divine idea. Anything that you are feeling that you didn't actually think but just came in, follow it, because it's helping you in some way. It's helping to shift you in some way. Absolutely. It's almost like you might get a divine idea or an inspiration, and it's lifting you up, it's lifting you forward, it's getting you to focus on something else. Listen to your inner guidance, because they're really guiding us through this rocky road. Absolutely. Whether it's with perspective, whether it's with unleashing creativity, whether it's making you feel uplifted or bringing more joy in the moment. And are you ready for the next one? You have divine power to make it lighter for you and others. You're being divinely used. Like when you do this for yourself, you can make it lighter for someone else. They're helping us to make it lighter in a sense, or get through this in a lighter way and energy. Like we have that other thing, keep your heart, be lighthearted for yourself no matter what. What this is like when we heighten the compassion, for ourselves. I know I'm going all over, but this is a clear message. Be and remain lighthearted and full of love for yourself and others no matter what. And it says you have divine power to make it lighter for you and others, just being in that state. So it's like the work that we do, that's the light that you're bringing to situations, to other people, your relationships, the times that we're in, what's on that rocky road, you're making it lighter. So the work you're doing, like I said, a high priestess at work, and I always say light working is 24/7 job. The work that we're doing during this time to get through this rocky road and focus on new horizons and uplifting our spirit and all of the light working that we do 24/7, when you be and remain lighthearted and full of love for yourself and others no matter what, you literally have the divine power to make it lighter for you and others. They're giving you the divine power to make it lighter for you and others. That is literally the moral of the story. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me go into divine spirit messages, because that was just really, this says a lot right there on many levels. Just soak into that, because the work that you're doing to be and remain lighthearted and full of love for yourself and others right now, no matter what, you're making it lighter literally for you and others through this time. Okay, that's our compass. All right, so divine spirit messages for our divine spirit. Direct divine spirit messages for our divine spirit. It's really beautiful. And it's work to be and remain lighthearted and full of love. That's light work. That is, to me, the definition of light work that we're doing 24/7 in these dark, crazy, chaotic, rocky road times. But you can't make this up. Trust the path you are on now. Yeah, no matter, it's not easy. It's a rocky road, whatever we're saying about it, but trust the path you are on now. That other card we always get is you're never really lost. Trust the path you are on now. We're here on this path for a reason. What you're doing every day, no matter how it feels sometimes, trust the path you are on now. And we're getting step out of your mind for now. So there could be a lot of shifting perspectives, what we're saying to ourselves, but a lot of it is our perspective, like on that rocky road, thinking that it's just like gonna go on forever. Step out of your mind for now. That also shows, like with the stack, when we're looking at things, when it's stacked up, and it's just, we're making it worse in our heads, what we're saying to ourselves or the circumstances or anything. Sometimes we just need a break. Take time for you to step out of your mind, take a vacay out of your mind, because sometimes that's just a landmine, making it worse. So step out of your mind. This could be a time to really get out of your mind. Do something to get you out of your mind. You may want to say no. This is about boundaries. This is about saying no to things. They said surround yourself with positivity, to surround yourself more with things that lift you up. You may want to say no to things. It may be a time when you don't want to add any more rocks to your road in a metaphorical sense. So if people are not bringing the upliftment, the positivity, you may want to say some no, because we're trying to stay higher, have a higher perspective, higher energy, be uplifting, positive, surround yourself with positivity, beautiful, uplifting things. So you really want to say no to some things that maybe, you know, are too much. You know, not bringing that kind of energy to you. Stay connected for divine assistance. Yeah, this is a recurring message because they were saying back there, we are definitely divinely connected. We're tapping in. I call you the high priestess at work. Stay connected for the divine assistance, whether it's divine ideas, whether it's divine nudgings. Stay connected for divine assistance. They're going to help you maneuver down this rocky road. That's what I'm getting. You're not alone. We have a veil of protection and we have angels of healing here. Stay connected for divine assistance. So you're going to know intuitively what are the moves to make. They're definitely giving you divine ideas. They're giving you permission to surround yourself with upliftment more. And you could be getting real divine creativity and ideas. And just pay attention to your divine assist. You have divine assistance. So this can come in a lot. You know, we use different words for it, but it could just be whatever you're feeling at the moment overwhelmingly to do, or you're getting inspired, or maybe just saying no to something. You know, it goes both ways. This came out in a reading before. Some things are divine assistance to actually act on some way, and some things are to say no, like not permit anymore. So when they're saying step out of your mind, it could be saying no to things that are just fueling your mind in the wrong direction, or not uplifting you in a positive way. And you're going to feel it because you have divine assistance. So you're going to get nudged of what you're not going to be, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm getting from it. You're going to have divine assistance at every time. Just keep tuning in. So let's end it with pure love from spirit. Pure love from spirit. Stay connected for divine assistance. We're surrounded by it. Veil of protection and assistance. So you always can tap in when you're not sure. Take a time out. Trust the path you are on now. Pure love from spirit. Why are they asking me? They want me to go back to divine spirit messages. Sorry, but sometimes we're going to go back to this. They said stay connected for divine assistance, and then they were like, don't move on to the other deck. There's more in here. So stay connected. Here we go. Stay connected. Believe in yourself. This came out before. You're the star. Believe in yourself, your abilities right now. That's very important. They're going to help you also do that. Believe in yourself that you can get through this rocky road. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Believe in yourself with what you're doing. Trust the path you are on now. This is the upliftment, you know. Trust the path, even though it looks like the wrong way. It's rocky, it's whatever it is. Believe in yourself. Now they're all coming out. Wow. Express yourself at this time. Yes, yes, yes. We're getting, release your thoughts of it for now. Step out of your mind for now. We must be doing damage, like making it worse in our minds, and release the drama of it. Can they be any more poignant about it? Release the drama. Believe in yourself. Trust there's new horizons coming. I have released the drama. We've had a lot of drama. We've had a lot of things. When that rocky road, it's like there's so many rocks on our path that it's crazy, right? But you no longer need it in your life, and release that toxicity now. This is what they want to get through. All these rocks on the road, we have to let go. The rocks, it's like, we have to get out of our mind. We have to release the old experiences has been a recurring message. The rocks that are in our path, we have to release the drama, the toxicity, and just keep going. If you have to stop on the side of the road to release your mind, get out of your mind, to release the toxicity, to uplift yourself again, that kind of thing, because that's what they're saying is going to be helpful. We've absorbed a lot of toxicity, drama, things that are happening on the world stage, in your personal, in your relationships, in your work. It's so much. That's why they kept on showing, like, it's been accumulation, right? And they want us to get out of our mind and just uplift and know that new horizons, new things, were protected. There's healing, there's clearing. And we can help with that in releasing that toxicity and drama and what extra we're putting on our mind. Again, it's going from the very beginning. Time for you. What does it look and feel like? And do it, right? So get out of your mind, uplift your spirit, trust your guidance. It's a lot of that, and a lot of releasing. Release toxicity, release the drama, release, Yeah, release your thoughts of it for now. I mean, we're really in our minds. Let's end it with pure love from spirit. So that was the exclamation mark, because they were like, do not go to the next deck yet. So there's a lot in our mind that we're making, I would say, almost putting more rocks on the road for ourselves just with what we're doing in our minds. We are around you. Talk about a veil of protection. A veil of protection. Yeah, whether you see it or not, you always live under a big sea of love. Feel this love surround you. Feel it as a loving veil of protection. We are around you. You have tremendous love and support and protection. We're around you. We're around you. That's why I'm doing this reading. We want you to tune into us. How many times did they say to tune into them, your divine guidance? I call you the high priestess at work. So tune in whenever you need, especially to get a higher perspective. Get out of your mind. Go back to trust on the path now, no matter if it feels rocky right now. There's new horizons coming in. We are protecting you. You can't make this up. And we know all you think. And that's why they said release the drama, release everything that's going on in your mind. That's definitely what they're saying. A number one. And we have, we love you. And that is it. That is it. Get out of the mind. Get out of the mind. They're protecting you. We love you. And this has been the Spirit Pick Me Up reading. Take care. Bye-bye.